Everybody, welcome to another episode of making our own website, and this is the episode number 2. So let's get started. As you can see, I made changes to our home page. So if we open this in browser, we'll see that I have the Wizard Technology logo, and we have some few changes. I made the text blue, and I underlined this and made the font bigger. So I'm going to tell you the tags for that. The tag that I used to make it bigger was a heading tag. It's called H1, header 1 or heading 1, and you want a closing and opening tag. And again, I put another tag to make it underlined, and that tag is called the U. It's just U for underline. So put an opening and closing tag around the text, and you saw that I do actually have a welcome to my site that is underlined and bigger. I also changed the background by just changing the image URL, and this is the URL for the image or the name. But anyway, we're going to be making a new page, and this page is going to be called list. So we want a new file. We want to save this as list.html. List.html. Alright, so we have list.html, and now what we want to do is we want to put our beginning tags. So HTML, body, and we want another HTML tag. So inside the body tag, we're going to put a table, because we're going to be making a table. We're going to be making a list, and this list is going to be inside a table. Alright, so inside this table, we want a table row. And inside that table row, we want a TD. So, there. Now, inside the table, we want to put an extension. This extension should be called border. And this is going to do exactly what we want it to. It's going to make a border. And we want to set this equal to 5. Or we can put 15, we can do whatever. But now we're just going to do 5. And 5 just stands for 5 pixels. And then we want a width of 95%. And we're going to use percentage instead of pixels because we don't know how many pixels our computer screen is. And if you do, you could use pixels. But we're going to use this, width equals 95%. This just means that the table is going to be 95% from the left to the right. So it's going to be 2.5 margin in between the left and from your table, and then on the other side of your table, on the right side of your table, there'll be a margin of 2.5% on from the edge of the screen to the very right side of your table. So inside the table, inside the TD tag, we're going to put align center, and this is the same thing as the center tag that we learned before on the other on the first episode, but we're going to put this inside a tag. So align equals center. Now you can always put align equals left, align equals right. You can do whatever you want, but we're going to put center just so it makes it look good. And now let's say, what do we want? Let's say we want a list of my favorite candies. My favorite candies. Alright, so we have my favorite candies. Now, let's save this and see what it does. There, it makes a table with one row, since we put one row, and it says my favorite candy, and it has a border of 5 pixels. Alright. So, let's see what we can do and change. Let's see if we change the border to 15. Let's see what it will do. Makes the border bigger. Let's say we want this to be 25%. Let's see what it will do. It makes it 25%. Let's say we want to make everything ginormous. And this 100%. So save this, open the browser, and it's really big. So now you got a feeling of what this table is going to look like when we put our parameters in. So I think I like 95. Open the browser. There. This is what I like. So what we can do is we're going to add another table row. And we're going to add the tag TD. And inside that tag, we're going to write a list. So we're going to write hello, maybe we can do that. Then we can do, actually that's not a candy, so let's put M&Ms. M&Ms, whatever, M&M. So, we can save this, run it, open this in browser. Now we have 2 M&Ms. But let's say we want the computer to make this a list. But we want no ordinary list. We want the computer to actually put number 1, this is going to be my favorite, number 2, number 3, number 4. So for that, there is a tag called OL, and this stands for ordered list. Now we want to put ordered list around all of our words so that we know that this is going to be an ordered list. Now inside the ordered list, we want to put a list tag. So we want to put an LI, and this LI is just a list where you put your stuff in the list. So now if we run it and save it, we can see that we have an ordered list that says number 1 M&M. But let's say we want more than just 1. Let's say we want 5. So what we can do, instead of rewriting this, we can just put another list and copy it, another list, copy it, copy, copy, and copy. And then we can just change it and say Skittles, Milky Way, let's say we want Starburst, and Jolly Rancher, Snickers. So now if we run this, the computer will automatically make a list for you, and you don't have to do 1.M&Ms, 2.Snickers, 3.Jolly Ranchers. But let's say now you don't want an ordered list. Let's say you want an unnumbered list. So that's the tag UL, and you still want to put your what's it called, the list tag, because that will help, and you need it to tell that this is going to be a part of the list. So another list tag, and let's say we want hi, hello, and just for fun, let's do welcome. So now if we save this and run it, we'll see that we have bullet points as an unnumbered list, and we'll see that we have numbered list. We'll see that we have numbers for a numbered list. But let's say we want to go back to our home page. So instead of actually reopening our home page, we can do this. We can put a link to our home page from this page, from the list page. So how we can do this, and I'm just going to delete the whole UL thing here because I don't really like it. Just delete that. So now what we can do is we can put a link. So we want to put this outside the table border, and we want to do a href. So this is going to be where we're going to put our link. Href equals, and you want to put the exact link name. And what I mean by link, you can either put a website, so you're going to have to put http or https dot / colon, I think. Yeah, I think if Google, if you were on Google, let's see what will happen if you were on Google. Yeah, http colon / So you just got that mixed up. So you can do that. www.google.com. And if you spell it wrong, it won't work. So if we actually look what Google is, www.google.com, and we copy this and paste this, and then we put a \a tag, we'll see that it does work, but we run into a bug. Why did it not work? Well, it didn't work because we didn't put anything inside the A tag. Remember, you have to put something inside the A tag, whether it be Google or whether it be link. But if we run it and save it now we'll see that we have a link that says Google. And then when we run it and click it, we'll see that we actually go to the Google page source. And this is the actual Google website. You want to search hi? Of course you can search hi. And if you want to go back to your website, you can just click back. But let's say we want to make a link to our home page. So what we can do is we can, instead of the HTTPS, we can change this, and this could be our home.html. If you see what we did, we run it and save it. Now we have I forgot to change the name, but Google, it will go back to our home site. So this is very handy. Now, if we actually wanted to change this, we could change this to home. Oops, sorry. And we save this, open this in browser, and it goes back to our home page. So you can make lots of links, and inside the home page you can actually let's do this. Let's make a break from here, and then let's make a table. Let's make a table. Let's put the table border and stuff, and let's actually put a link to our home page. I mean, to our list page from our home page, so you can go back and forth easily. So we want 5, and then we want width. I'm actually going to put it 25% this time. So, oops, 25. Now, 25%, and then we want to put a table row inside. Oops. Then we can put a table D, and then now what we can do is we can actually do the same thing. We can make a line, center. Oops, forgot equals, a line equals center. All right, and then inside you can put links to my other web pages. All right, so links to my other web pages, and inside those links we want to put another table row. So we can do that. TR, oops, not TD, but we can still keep that TD. Table TR, we need TR or CR. So there we have a table row. Now we move this table row over here, and then inside the TD tag, I know this looks really there now, it looks better, but inside the table row tag, inside the TD tag, actually we can put our link. So we do A, href, and then we put equals link.html, close that, put link, and then put a, not a ref, but we want to put a to close that off. So if we run this and save this, we'll see that we have links to my other web pages, and then we have a link. And this web page does not found. Let's see why it doesn't find. So inside, it's actually not called link, it's called list. So we misspelled it, and we have to change it. Save it, run it, open this in the browser. Now we can go from link, home, and back. And this is really easy. So you can always change where you want to locate this. You can add more links. Remember, you can make a numbered list or unnumbered or bullet points, or you don't even have to put anything actually. So thank you for watching this episode of building your own website from scratch. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next episode, and like, favorite, and subscribe.